Hello everybody, this is Elemental Hilary at hilaryselementsofhealth.com. This is September 13th, 2020. It is smoky outside. I'm going to give you some daily general guidance, and I'll go ahead and show you the cards I'm going to use. Art Through the Eyes of the Starstream Oracles. It's a beautiful deck. And the sister to that, Art Through the Eyes of the Soul Oracle. Similar, but not the same. I had to get them both in Mount Shasta because the artist who lives there is who did those. And my other new one, Tree Oracle deck. I think we got a Mount Shasta theme going on here, as is not unusual for me. And to go with that, I'll do some Seven Sacred Flames, okay? Just because. Get all my cards straight. Seven Sacred Flames. Okay, let's do this. I don't know how you guys are. I hope you're okay and that you're feeling the source. You're always welcome to ask me questions about anything I'm talking about. If anything doesn't make sense. Okay, today, general guidance for today. Nature creates beauty to inspire mankind to return to the greatness of their own divinity. Your physical body with all its faculties is meant to externalize the perfection of consciousness in the world of form. Woo! So it's super smoky here, but I waited from, it went from very unhealthy to just unhealthy, and I went outside. Because I cannot just stay inside all day. So this card is about nature, it's about your physical body, and it's about the yellow flame of the mind of God. The illumination flame of the mind of God. Using that flame today, it's a Sunday today, which is the day of that flame. That will, and here we go, another yellow flame for Virgos. Somebody's birthday today, actually. Rediscovering the joy and the bliss of living your lives again, according to your own unique pathway, totally connected with this divine essence that beats your heart. So rediscover the joy and bliss of living your lives again, according to your own unique pathway. Virgos, you can make new choices with the same karma and the same people and the same stories. Use the yellow flame of the mind of God. There's just so much to say, guys, that I have to keep myself from going off. Because we don't want to just go off all the time, right? Okay, light workers and spiritual seekers. Light workers, horse chestnut. Beautiful. I'm going to look these up because I don't know these by heart. Spiritual seekers, the olive tree. Look at that, spiritual seekers. You just need to sit there and feel God. Feel your source. That's about it. It's going to come through your third eye, and then you're going to be showered with abundance after you do that. Let's go. Because olive oil is one of the best things for you, internally and externally, and that's the tree we're talking about. So, horse chestnut. Sorry, guys. Bear with me. The horse chestnut is one of the ancient trees of Europe. It survived the last age in a valley hidden in the Balkans, where it remains since its countless large and heavy conquerors never fall far from the tree. The angel of horse chestnut possesses an appropriately angelic level of patience. Okay, so that was for light workers. You need to be patient today. Once we have mastered waiting, we are not actually waiting anymore. We are able to enjoy what is now. Without the blessings of the horse chestnut, we are quick to lose patience. We rush and hurry after things that don't make us happy in the end because the timing just isn't right. When a situation gets serious, we become pessimistic, mean, and mistrustful. So instead, don't hold back. Be generous. Be patient. Empty vessels will be filled. Let's give pleasure to ourselves and to others. Stay with it. Be patient. Everything that you need is already before you, Lightworkers. And what you need tomorrow is already on its way. An abundance of being nourishes the soul. That is awesome. I don't know about you, but I needed to hear that one today. One off here. The olive. War has no winners, spiritual seekers. With the first attack, humankind is already lost. Riches come from within. Honor your adversary. There are no enemies. They will share their sunlight with you as you share your joy with them. Oh my gosh. This is deep today, guys. The olive brings abundance and riches in a way that no other tree can, and because of this, the olive also brings peace. When Noah was nearing the bitter end of his time in the ark, he sent out a dove as a scout. The bird is said to have come back with an olive branch in its beak, which became a symbol of peace in the Christian tradition. We know about this one probably. God had once again forgiven humankind. It is the olive angel that tells us that all human beings can live in peace with one another and with the whole of the biosphere, and that abundance exists to make this possible. The olive tree's gifts are health and well-being, increase and success. It stands for freedom, equality, brotherly love, tolerance, and true democracy. True democracy! As well as happy exchange and peaceful trade. You want to see true democracy on the outside of yourselves, spiritual seekers? Do true democracy within. You know, olive oil really is a manifestation on the physical level of love, of self-love. So giving yourself an abhyanga today, spiritual seekers, a oil massage, or getting a massage with oil is really good for helping you love yourself. Okay, let's do general romance today. Almost got another one. Sacred journey, pilgrimage, and twin flames. Share your wisdom with others. Shine your light. So great. Okay, so Sarah in Avalon makes a sacred journey. She pilgrimages. It would be romantic to go on a trip with somebody. I know that this is very limited by the pandemic and the fires and everything else that's happening right now, so I'm not saying, you know, that you should be like getting on a plane. I'm saying that maybe you need to do a shamanic meditation with your lover, or you need to go on a little car trip together, or you need to do a little hike in somewhere that's not super horribly unhealthy, smoky. Just some ideas. The Hermit. Share your wisdom with others and shine your light. Twin flames. I'm gonna read this one. This deck was not well numbered for easy finding here. Okay. Come down off the mountain, twin flames, and develop the gifts you have been given. Speak your truth. The hermit stands on her narrow path of initiation. She holds up the lamp of truth to guide those below in the darkness. Twin flames have come here to help humanity and the earth. And according to legend or people, us getting together is supposed to help the earth. But even despite that, you know, it seems difficult, and it seems like, I mean, I've had psychic readings that say that that won't happen for me, and maybe that's just because I'm a special, unique devotee sort of person. That could be it. But I'm not even saying that I won't, that twin flames won't be all together in the end, though. I'm not even saying that. But they do need to be helping others. Mount Shasta on the morning of the harmonic convergence. This leaf sprouting from her staff represent new life beginning to take form, the wisdom waiting to be taught. So, if you have been doing your hermitude and your servitude, okay, let me put this a different way. If you've been doing your hermitude, like you've been doing your work on yourself and really healing, I mean, I don't know about you guys, but I had huge, huge heart-opening healing last 24 hours or so. I mean, it is raw, but it is really good. But it is intense, man. And there's only so many people you can share that with, right? Because if you're a light worker and a spiritual seeker and a twin flame and all these things, then you know that you have to go through a lot of these things in life. And it's not some big, horrible thing. But there are people around still for whom this is an abnormal anomaly. And they don't know how to react or what to think of it. But everybody's going to have to start being vulnerable. We're at the place now. You know, Galactic Federation of Light is injecting our planet, apparently, with tons of light right now. So we have smoke outside that looks like the apocalypse, but basically, I mean, what if the apocalypse, you guys, was enlightenment? I mean, they are the same thing. I mean, I'm not even putting it like a question. it's your own personal ego apocalypse is your enlightenment. And what looks like the apocalypse in the world could also be, you know, the Galactic Federation of Light at the same time injecting tons of light into the atmosphere and people going crazy because they're faced with themselves. They feel God finally, and it's like, whew, that means you gotta stop. It doesn't mean you have to stop. It means that you're going to eventually stop doing these things that distract you from God all the time. We all do. Our ego does them as a way of surviving as an ego. And I just got into a whole sermon again. I didn't mean to do that. Okay, individual health today and world health. Oh my god, this is the same card that we got yesterday, but it's for a different, we got it for world health today. So this is a great sign for me personally. Not that I really had a major health problem, but there was definitely something coming up physically that needed to be healed emotionally. And look at that. Your goal is within reach. Touch the grail. So, and it's weird, right? How things are all synchronous. What is that word? There's synchronicity on all levels, right? Because there's so many grails being touched right at the same time right now. And it's like they're all the same thing, you know? And I think that's one of my personal conflicts too, is like, you know, do I talk to God or do I talk to the angels? It's like, well, it's really the same thing. I mean, your intention should be to go to the biggest, highest first, right? And then it will come through the mouths of your family, friends, angels, whatever, right? God will speak to you through the mouths of people close to you if you're humble enough to see that. Okay, earth chakras, crown and heart. Number 7. I want to look this up again because it has to do, I know exactly what it is, but I just wanted to read it to you guys because this is about world health. And for world health, we don't have to just solve the pandemic and get a, you know, whatever we think we're going to do that's going to solve the pandemic, right? And if you want to go deeper than that, solving the system of health, like I always talk about, this card is even deeper than that. This card is about environmental health and about really taking care of our own bodies and our own earth body. Use your mental gifts to work out a lifestyle that is eco-friendly and heart-centered. So not just eco-friendly, but also heart-centered. They go together, you guys. Like, the heart is the earth is the heart. And that's all for today. But just want to say hi to anybody out there. And I will talk to you tomorrow.